building games and coding and stuff. Yeah, and they'll be out when we're ready, I guess.
Okay, what Isaiah's trying to say, because I'm just gonna start editing from where he started talking. Anyways, what Isaiah's trying to say is we are a programming company, and we're decent at it at least. And so we will be releasing games, just little things, hopefully upgrade, expand over time. But start off, I'm gonna do something simple. I'm gonna go ahead and create like how to make a walking like whatever cube, sprite, well, not sprite, but sphere, whatever you want to do. But anyways, first thing you have to do, you really want to download Unity. Hi Isaiah. So all you have to do, I'll leave a link in the description, but just type in, or you can just do this, and you can go to Unity. You can just type in Unity, and so it should be Unity right here, Unity 3D, and it's a simple download. All you do is hit get download Unity. It's gonna update, and once you've got that, it might take a little bit. But once you got that, you're gonna go ahead, hit this button up here. You should be in projects, and you're gonna go ahead and hit this button up here. And so I just named mine test project, and I'm using 3D on it, and you can store it wherever you want to in your files. I just store it wherever it just automatically goes to. And then here is my organization, which you will need more collab. You'll work. That's kind of working with collabing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit create project, and I've already got a name with that, so I'll just call it 0. I'll just call it 0.1. So now I hit create project. It might take a minute to load. Once it's done loading, it'll pull up. And so let's just go ahead and first say this might look confusing at first, but it's really simple. So this is what all you can use for if you plan on having ads on your game. Go ahead and click that on if you want to, but we don't. I don't for this project. And analytic. I can't even say it, but this is just what players have. This is players view, and then this is cloud build, which has to do with collab. And then here's the collaborate button and in-app purchases. But anyways, let's go ahead and show kind of what's going on. So this right now is the main camera, and so this is what you're going to be seeing in your game. So if I create, all you have to do is hit right click. If I create a 3D object, like a sphere, not a sphere. If I go ahead and create a cube, this cube can be seen in, well, first of all, no, it can't because it's not lined. But if I move this, so anyways, let's go ahead and make the scale 100 to give it an idea, and then 100 by 100, or yeah, there we go. And now once you go into your game view, it's gonna be game view, not asset store. It's gonna be extremely wide and it kind of hurts eyes. So what I usually do is I put a material on it, which is pretty simple. All you do is right click and hit material under create, and then you hit this little button right here, and I'll just make it a green color. And so now we have, now that looks all nice. But that's not where we want to get to. So let's go ahead and create another 3D object, and let's call this a sphere. Let's make this into a sphere. Let's make sure it can be seen in our game view. And it can. So we go ahead and move. I'm going to move it a little bit closer. I'm going to move it a little bit to the side. Okay, so right there is about perfect. But we're going to go ahead and write a script for this. So we can go ahead and actually tell this player. And you can get rid of the sphere. I didn't on accident. and you can call your cube if you want to ground. Now, once we have our player here, what we want to do is we want to add a component called a rigid body, which don't do rigid body 2D. Rigid body 2D is for 2D games, and we are doing 3D. So we just go ahead and hit this rigid body, and then we do this. So when you type in player, go ahead and type in player movement, and when you first look, you're not going to see anything except this thing that says new script. You're going to want to go ahead and hit that new script, and you're going to hit create and add. And now all you have to do is just double click on the script. This is opening a Visual Studio, so you might need to make a Visual Studio account. If you don't, you should be good. Now, while opening up Visual Studios, okay, so now that Visual Studios is opened, so let's go ahead and clean this up and make this look a little less scary, because right now, you probably don't know what's going on. So what you can do is you can delete these two using tags, and just keep the using Unity engine tag. And so, but now what we can do is we can go ahead and start writing. So I'm going to go ahead and space a couple lines. What we can do is, there's this thing called if, and I'll tell you how that works in just a second. So, if so this is basically saying if get key W is hit, then we just go ahead hit. And now this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, but not really. All you have to do is put public. Public is a class. It's so you can use it as a class later on in scripting. And all you do is you type public and you put public rigid body. Now do RB. That's all you do. It's simple. And then there's int, floats, and so there's the two ones you're gonna really use is int and floats, and this is just really a name tag. It's not gonna really do anything, so that's fine. All you do is hit rb dot. You have in rb dot add force. So this is where 0 is how far you want to go to left and right. 500 though is how far you want to go up, and not up and down, but horizontal. So 500, and then we do times time dot delta time, and there you go. Now you can go ahead and hit save on this, but it's not going to work automatically, so you need to go back to your player, and once you see your player, you take your rigid body, you drag it, and where it says RB right here, you go put it in right there. And so now he'll move forward, and all we do is that for the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and speed that up. Okay, so now since we wanted to move backwards, we do negative. I'm going to do 300 times time dot delta time, and now he'll be able to move backwards and forwards. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up again. Now here we'll put 500 because it's what we want it to go vertical, so it's time. We do it times time dot delta time. Do a lot of times, I know. And then we do comma 0, comma 0. It's pretty simple. And if you don't want to write it again, you can just do this. You can simply do this. You hit Control C. You can go down a line. You can hit Control V. You can change this out from D is out to A, and you can change this to negative. And then we save that. Oh, and at the end of every line of script you write, you always have to put a semicolon. Always. As you can see, I put it here, and I put it on every one of these. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now, once you hit play, you can now see it moves in each direction, and it works normally. So this is the first episode to this, but we'll be turning this into a maze. So that's gonna be pretty cool. But we got something working. So I hope you enjoyed.